All right, guys, we got the brand new 2024 Bowman Draft. This is the hobby jumbo variety. We're looking for 3 autos. Maybe Travis Bazzano. We might pull his auto today. So we've got David Bañuelos from the Orioles here with us. He just picked up his debut patch, and now we're going to chase some autos. David,
Yep.
What's it like looking at this box, man?
For sure different. I'm excited. I've never opened up a box. I've done small packs, but a whole box
Yeah.
this big. This is something new, but I'm excited. It's going to be cool to see the new cards that are coming out and checking out these new young players.
Absolutely, and this product's special because it's their first Bowman. So first Bowman typically holds value more than their rookie card, actually, because it's like their first card produced, even though these guys are in the minors or they're just recently drafted. Like a first Bowman auto of Trout is the #1, first Bowman auto of Posey, you have Paul Skeens, all those guys is their #1 card comes out of Bowman. So for autos, that is.
Nice.
And with the introduction of the debut patch, now that's the new best patch auto.
Yeah.
This is the best auto. So we'll see if we can get somebody big. Let me cut this box open for you. And the Superfractor or any numbered cards is, going to be huge.
Yeah. All right.
So they're big packs. 32 cards a pack.
Let's start off with this one. If I can open it. There we go.
It's always a challenge to open sometimes.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. Paul Santana. Let's see.
And you can see that first Bowman designation there.
Yeah.
So that's their first
I don't know
card.
if I'm doing this right, but I'm trying
No,
to.
you're good. You got it.
Trying my best.
Need a part-time job as a breaker?
Maybe. I have a desk at home.
There you go.
Let's see. EJ.
Karen.
These are cool cards, man. I wish I had a first Bowman.
Do you not have a first Bowman?
No, I've never had one. I'm telling you, that's my first top
I'm
card I've
gonna
ever had.
look. I could have swore you did, but
And I mean, thanks to Marble, because I'm familiar with the different parallels for distribution.
Let's see.
maybe you're right. The top stickers are the first ones.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, this Anthony kid, he's good.
Roman Anthony, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he was a top 10, right?
Yeah,
He's gonna be #1 probably.
yeah, I played against him this past year. He got up to like AAA.
Really?
Is it him? No, maybe. I don't know, man.
They all blend in.
They all blend in. But I know, yeah, I've heard of that.
And that's one of the. That's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.'s brother.
Oh, this is the brother.
Yep,
Nice.
Vladdy Guerrero.
Interesting. They all got the same name, huh?
Vladimir Senior, Vladimir Jr., and Vladdy.
Just Vladdy.
Yeah.
But he's left-handed, though.
Yeah.
Good for him. Giovanni Rodriguez.
And now you're getting into the chromes. So that was what we call paper. These are the chromes, or hold a little bit more value
A
if
little
you
bit
get better
more.
players. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there's Dylan Cruz.
Dylan Cruz.
Very nice.
That is a good one there. Never met him when I was over there. I used to be with the Twins. So.
Josiah Romeo. Looks like you're going to get a colored Clifford. That might have a numbering on the back, possibly.
Check it out.
Nope, just a parallel, but it's a parallel.
That's a cool looking card, though.
And that would be a refractor. You can see the different film on it, so it's a little bit harder than the base.
Ah.
Sweet. Well, we didn't get an auto
That's
in the
cool.
first pack.
No
There's still
auto in the
3 autos in the box, so see if we can get somebody good. Now, just like when you finally, because most of the people I'm sure that get drafted and go to minors are probably like the best in their cities their whole life.
Yeah.
How does that competitive balance kind of humble people when you're around the best of the best of the best?
It's for sure, an eye-awakening moment sometimes because, especially when you're in college, or you go from high school to college, you're the best player at your high school or in your area or, wherever you played, and then you go to college and then there's other good players.
Right.
So it's finding ways
To not have, I'm sure there's some guys that come in that have, a massive ego, and then they're like, wait a second.
Exactly. Yeah, it's it's, for me, I've always been very even keel kind of guy, just nothing, never too big-headed, just always try to focus. And
Right.
My thing is always remember your roots kind of thing.
Absolutely.
And that was always instilled in me as a kid.
That's great.
So,
Good parenting.
you know, yeah,
Yeah.
My parents did a good job. Appreciate them. Shout out to them.
And they had to
Hey,
drive you
Basayo.
around for 15 years to all the
Yeah.
tournaments
They
and
drove me
flights and
everywhere.
stuff, right?
Exactly.
So,
We got a Basayo card here.
I know it's up
There you
in
go.
storage somewhere. But
He's number 1 prospect for the O's.
is he? Oh, nice.
Yep.
I forget how many guys came up recently that
He's-
were number ones, like
Yeah, so-
Kowser and Chris
So
Dad.
he's a number 1 prospect now. Big kid. Kid can swing it. So another big name to watch out for. Yeah,
Yeah, the O's have done such a good job of drafting because 10 years ago they're not even
Yeah, no.
competing, and now it's like, man, they got so much talent.
yeah, it's crazy. Like when I signed with the team last year, and I'm like, wow, like crazy how much talent. And then I talked to one of our hitting guys at Sherman Johnson. Now he's one of the big league. He's the 3rd big league hitting coach. And I called. We were talking to each other. I'm like, man, there's so much. He's like, just wait till you get to spring, and you'll see how much more there is. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I got to spring training. I'm like, oh my goodness, you weren't lying.
But that kind of elevates you, right? Playing with the best of the
Like
best,
it's fun. Like, you learn a lot, especially like, a lot of them are younger than me, and, it's pretty cool. And been able to become friends with, Kerstad and, Jackson, guys
Nice.
like that.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, we got one.
We got an auto.
Here we go.
Carter Johnson. Number to 499, Marlins shortstop.
This is cool. Let's put this one in the side.
Yeah, we'll get that in the top loader too.
There we go.
Okay, so we know at least we got one auto.
We got
in the
one.
box.
Okay. We got one auto.
I mean, it was like every year with draft, it seems like there's an Oriole, back starting in 19 with Adley and, going to now with Jackson and Colton and
Yeah, no, it's
Pierce.
crazy good players, man, that they've been getting. And, like, they develop really well. It's not just like, okay, they're okay, but no,
Yeah.
they've developed really well. And just watching some of these guys,
Yeah.
it's been cool.
And Jackson looks like he's like about 14 still out there, but swinging like a 25-year-old.
Yeah, no, he's a good player, man.
Yeah.
He's mature, really good dude. I really like Jackson a lot.
You always wonder about the pressure of your dad being a potential Hall of Famer, and then you have to kind of follow in those
No,
footsteps.
for sure. For sure, there's pressure there. There 100% probably is there. But the kid played really well, in my
Yeah.
opinion. I think he came back up his second stint, and it's like the first stint never happened.
Right. That's a sign of a bounce back. I mean,
Yeah.
we always say it in this too. Trout got sent down. So, it's like
Good players always will get sent down.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean just because they sent down they're not good. But he was
Right.
he was a good player. He is a good player. He's going to be an even better player. Put
Yeah.
it that way. Vladdy Guerrero Chrome.
nice first Bowman Chrome there.
That's cool. Hey, we got
Chrome Salas.
got a
There we
Chrome
go.
Salas now. Let's see.
Type P.
Type P. Hey, this one's cool. Ryan Walschmidt.
Walsh, I almost said Goldschmidt, but
Yeah, I thought
same team too.
pretty cool.
Well, when he used to be on the Diamondbacks.
Yep.
Have you been out to the Diamondback Stadium?
I have not.
I have been there for a conference, but not a game. So
Yeah, no, I have not been there. They-
that owner has some crazy cards in
Really?
his collection. Yeah, he has like a $10 million Mickey Mantle.
Really?
Yeah, he has one of the Honus Wagners that Wayne Gretzky owned. It's like 30-40 million. He has them on display there at the Diamondback Stadium.
Yeah, that's cool.
Crazy vintage.
Another Sammy B. Little Sam Basayo. Seen a lot of Hagen Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Popular guy. How do you feel about the Coliseum, man? I know you're from out here, and
Yeah, I mean, we're Giants fans, but I mean, I particularly grew up in the 80s, so I remember the Bash Brothers, and it sucks. A lot of history that's
100%,
gone down
yeah.
the tubes.
yeah, it was kind of, we came out here this year, and I was on that trip, and it's kind of sad, honestly.
It
Like,
is.
it's-
Yeah, they've been trying to get it fixed for a long time, and
It's like I went to a few games. Coming up, I'd come up with my visit my godparents up in San Francisco, and we'd go across the bay and
yeah,
watch games. And I went to Jeter's very last game there, which was cool.
nice.
But yeah, I was like, man, it's kind of sad. I was
It
like,
is, yeah.
it's
All that
not
history.
just the history, and even just some of the fans at it.
Speaking of which, there's a
Yeah.
Oakland Athletic right there.
Here we go, Rodney Green.
Rodney Green.
But
Yeah, we wanted. I mean, and Oakland's lost. The Raiders, the Warriors, and just the A's were left. You were hoping that they could stick, and it's just not going to happen. I don't know how it's going to play out in Vegas, but
hopefully it works out for them.
yeah.
We got, let's see, 4 packs left.
So we should have a 50% chance at an auto here.
There we go. Rushing, yeah. I know who this kid is.
Dalton Rushing, yeah.
Yeah, big prospect for the Dodgers.
It seems like the Dodgers are just going to sign everybody these days, huh?
Yeah, I think that's one tough org to. If you're in that org and you're a top prospect, you'll be all right. Because
Yeah.
you're gonna go either there or you'll go somewhere else and play.
Right.
Because,
Yep. They're going to load up.
Yeah,
in the All-Star
they'll
break.
trade their guys, and they do a good job at developing.
Are they going to get Juan Soto too, or?
Hey man, they got the bank to do it. This kid flies. Enrique Bradfield Jr.
Nice.
This kid absolutely flies. Listen out for that kid. Yeah, he's fast. Really, really fast. I've heard good things about that kid. He's fast. King Kent, it's a good pitcher as well.
Yep.
He just got put on the roster with St. Louis. Good young starter. Let's see.
Now, as a catcher, have you came up adopting the one knee style, or your?
Yeah, so that started back in 2018 for me.
Yeah.
We got his auto actually.
Yep.
Carter Johnson. So that started back in 2018 for us, and when I was with the Twins, at that time we had the Yankees catching coach, their big league catching coach, Tanner Swanson, and speaking of catchers, Teal kid.
Kyle Teal.
Yeah, big prospect, good player. Played against him this year. He was our catching coordinator, and he really brought that in on us. And so 2018 was a year where a lot of us were transitioning into that. And
Yeah.
2019 came along.
Was it
and it's
hard to
like-
transition to that, or was it?
Honestly, it kind of happened just very natural.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it wasn't ever forced. It was very natural transition, and
Nice.
it was good. And that's honestly,
And that's obviously when no one's on base, right?
I do it with every
Really?
guys on base and nobody on. Yeah, honestly, it's just something I think that's come along with the game now.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
like-
sure it helps on
Yeah,
the knees too.
for
after
sure.
a while.
Oh, what's this?
That's the action. I don't know how short print that is, but that's huge. So it's meant to look like a starting lineup with the hanger,
Yeah,
And then Max Clark. Wow.
dude. Yeah, this is cool.
So, being that it's early, I don't know if that's one per box, one per case, or one in every million packs. I don't know. So that could be huge.
That is actually really cool.
Yeah. Now, as a catcher, do you have to spend a lot more time than most, like scouting batters, stuff like that?
The higher you go, the more information you get. And,
Yeah.
and you start playing against a lot of the same
Yeah,
guys.
'cause that's
over
true. You may not know if a guy that's there on Wednesday is going to be there on Friday. Right?
Yeah,
So-
especially like in the minor leagues, it's you'll have your scouting report on Tuesday,
Yeah,
and it's not really going to change throughout the week.
sure.
Because you play 6-game series, and you'll make adjustments here and there. In the big leagues, they have guys that do all that, and they'll give you all the information, and you'll go through it, with guys, and so they do a good job, especially higher level.
Higher level, yeah.
yeah. So the higher you go, it gets a little bit easier.
Right, where you know that this guy's on a streak and he's not hitting the
Exactly.
curveball
You guys. There's so much information now, so much analytic, information where you'll get where guys do damage in certain counts and where do they do damage, where are their hot zones, stuff like that.
That's awesome.
So that's how the game is now. It's very analytical. And, you see a lot of matchups now. Especially guys coming off the bench to pinch hit. Especially with the O's, we do a lot of matchup stuff. We have guys that will start, be out of the game, halfway through because the matchups.
Right, that just dictates that it's
Exactly. But yeah.
And it's interesting now where they have the power hitters at the top of the lineup as opposed to the speed guys, so they try to get them more at bats, right? So compared to how it used to be.
Yeah, it's crazy. These chrome ones are so cool.
They are. Should have an auto coming up.
Yeah, we should have one coming up soon. Hopefully. Oh.
Well, so that means
That'll
the
be
last two packs
last
there
two
should be hot packs there.
Do you think they purposely do it like that, or they just?
It's random. Sometimes we'll notice as we open so many cases that there are certain products that have them in the same spot.
Yeah.
But then you'll go to another case and it'll be in the opposite spot, you know. So definitely a way for the facility to probably know that there's autos in there. They put them in the same spot.
Yeah.
Sometimes. But that's why doing case breaks is the most transparent. It's like we're taking this out of a case, you know. We're not.
Yep. Max Clark there. Harry Ford.
Shojinga. And there's so many players that have had parents or fathers that have played that I always like Bagwell. Like, I want to look him up. Is that Jeff
Yeah.
Bagwell's kid?
Well, this kid Cole Mathis. I wonder if he's related to Jeff Mathis.
Right?
I don't know if you remember that name.
Jeff Mathis.
He's catcher.
Long time
Hey,
big league catcher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think.
very good defense.
I mean, most of the entire Blue Jays team is all former.
Let's see. Nope, doesn't say anything about him being related to him. Just wanted to check, you know?
Yeah.
Never know.
Sometimes it does say on the back too. You're like, oh, is this because
Now you'll start seeing, like, you know, guys that I grew up watching, their kids are now playing.
right?
So it's crazy. And it's pretty cool. Yeah.
It is.
And I think
Sure, that's a dream for you.
Yeah, like
for your son.
one of my favorite, you know, catchers that I ever liked was, you know, Pudge.
Yeah.
I got the opportunity to play with his son and with Derek Rodriguez. You know, he was
Yeah.
here. I don't know if you guys remember him.
You gotta remember Derek. Yeah.
So Derek, he's a really good friend of mine, and you know, we played together. We even roomed together
Oh, that's
on
cool.
the road. So yeah, Derek's a really good dude. Oh, we got one.
Oh, Ken Caminiti's nephew.
Benetti, there we go.
Cam Caminiti.
We got another one.
We kind of spoke a player family into existence there on that.
Yeah, there we go. Wow, this is cool. That's really cool. It is cool. There's Jack one. Actually,
Yeah, a little insert.
I'll bet you guys $100 with an auto on it.
Yeah, I hope so.
This is cool.
We are due.
One. All right. Let's see what we got here.
Byron Churio. Wonder if that's related to Jackson Churio.
Let's
Probably,
check
right?
it. Yeah, it didn't say. Said he was traded though, and
Like Acuna, there's Luis Santana Acuna.
that kid's good. Funny story. He took me deep in 2023. So we were losing, and you know we ran out of pitchers, and I had to come and pitch. And I was in Wichita at this time, and he took me deep. Oppo, kind of disappointing, but it is what it is.
When that happens, is it kind of like you shouldn't be playing as hard, or is it?
It was whatever. Honestly, it's. I was just more upset because it was kind of windy and the wind was blowing.
So I just took it.
I think he only hit it like 90 something. Didn't even barrel it very well, but it went out. But it was. I was like, "Are you serious? Another homer?" And then he gave up like 4 homers. I got the first 2 outs quick, and then nothing after. Hey,
Are you a lefty or a righty on pitching?
righty.
Nice.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. Come on.
That's got to be probably kind of exciting though, just to break what you'd normally do, and you're like, go out there and pitch a little bit. That's
it was
cool.
Punched the first guy. All right, we got a Travis Bazzana.
Oh, there you go. There's the Chrome Travis Bazzana. That's nice.
Yeah. Let's see. These chrome ones are so cool, man.
Oh, there
Hey.
you go. Oh, look at that auto.
Bateman. This is a good. Hey, man, this is a really good, really nice autograph.
He took some time on that one.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
I like that. I think this is our second one with him.
Braden Montgomery. I feel like there's 2 guys on the checklist now, only
Yeah.
him and Bazzana.
There we go. That concludes the whole box.
Awesome. We're gonna grab one that's only autos.
Oh.
So it's a box that has just 3 autos. It's the same thing, but they make 3 different versions of it. This one has the base, which is you get a little bit more bang for your buck.
Yeah.
But this next one he's gonna grab is just 3 autos.
Nice. All right, we got 3 auto cards. All right. Do it.
And the green one. 99 Herrick Hernandez.
Eric Hernandez. We got one there. Aaron Parker.
Aaron Parker and Refractor, and we got a blue coming up. Chris Cortez.
Cortez. There we go. Man, this is cool. This is fun.
You ever caught a knuckleballer?
No, I don't think I ever want to.
That's like a lost art now. You don't see that.
There's a cut. I think the Twins had a guy that was throwing a knuckleball.
Yeah.
They hit in the minor leagues. He threw all the other stuff, but he threw a knuckleball.
Wow.
I don't know where he's at now, but yeah, I remember last year they would talk about him. He would throw a knuckleball. I'm like, interesting. I'm like, surprised the Twins let that happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one thing I don't think I'd want to catch. It's just like you don't know what it's gonna do.
It's gonna be a pass ball.
That's why, like, I always tell people like, I was like, I'd rather catch than play third or first base. I was like, I know when the ball's coming to me, like I know what it's supposed to do.
Right.
I have an idea, and I have gear. Like, you're in the corners and you have zero idea when the ball's coming, how hard it's gonna be hit. Like,
right. What kind of hop it's gonna take?
Yeah, man. I'm out on that. No thank you.
Throwing a knuckleballer there, it's like, yeah, no, it's
Yeah, that ball is coming in. Wham!
Yeah.
Like you see, like I remember there's this one video, I think it's Sandy Leone catching, and he's just completely whiffs and it just smokes him right in the chest. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, that just does not seem fun to me. Like, I don't think, hey, like, I'll take the day off today, man.
Were you always a catcher, or was that
Always, man.
Yeah.
Always, yes.
Little league on?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think I started playing at like 6 years old or something like that, and I remember telling my dad I wanted to catch, and he's like, okay, so we put the gear on, and at that time we had the old jugs pitching machines, and
Yeah.
he starts firing balls.
With the yellow balls?
I think they were regular balls at
Okay.
the time, and he was firing, and the coach like, yo, like, relax, you're gonna kill him. Like, it's his first time, but like, that's my first. It was after practice, and ever since then, that's all I was doing was catching. And then I remember the year after that, I had one of our coaches. She was a female, Diana, which is a famous friend of ours still. She was always hard on me. She would literally put me in like a blocking position. She would just beat me to death with balls, but
Make sure you're used to it.
yeah,
right?
so it's some, honestly, I give her a lot of credit too for, helping me out.
Toughen you up.
Yeah, it's like 7-8 years old, and and then ever since then it's just took off. That's all I ever played. But no, man, this was fun. This was
That's
cool.
awesome,
This
man.
has been
Appreciate
cool,
you coming on here ripping some
Thank you.
packs.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching the video. Make sure you guys comment and subscribe. We just finished our 2024 Bowman Draft preview with David Bañuelos of the Orioles. Came into the shop to pick up his card. We ripped some draft. We had a good time. We appreciate you guys watching.